We've known him as Qute Kaye. I will tell him to tell us his real name because I have it here in brackets. But he has spoken openly about his addiction to drugs. I want to substantiate if some of the things we have heard are true or if they are false. Because, when it comes to celebrities and the internet, people sometimes write things just for the sake to make news. But he went to rehab, we have heard. And he one time, according to Mbu, I would rather hang than do drugs again. Yes. So, yes, we have Qute Kaye in the studio. You're most welcome.
Thank you very much. I am very honored to be here.
It has been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming, right?
Yes, I have been. First, when I was supposed to see you, you traveled. Then, where did you go and what were you doing? If I'm not prying.
You're not prying.
Yes.
I had gone to England to see my family, to be with them, and then of course I did study. I got a diploma in advanced cognitive behavior therapy, and also, I finished writing my book, Surviving Addiction.
I've seen it making rounds.
Yeah, those are some of the things I've been doing. Yes.
So that we are going to hear a lot from you.
Yes,
and
please.
I'm really, really glad that you are able to make it today.
I was supposed to.
It is a rainy day, and I don't know how the transport is, how the roads are, but glad to have you here.
Thank you very much. It's an honor.
So yes, tell me, you with the deep voice. I had never met you in person, though I used to enjoy your music. I'd be like, but this guy.
Why did you stop enjoying my music, Dr. Bill? That is not fair.
I did not stop enjoying your music, but I used to enjoy it at a certain, when I was still a little bit fresher than I am now.
You look very fresh now.
Yes.
You look so fresh
but
now.
I do still enjoy your music, only that I don't know why it is not played so regularly.
Yeah.
And therefore, we don't get to hear it that much often.
Yes.
But I'm fortunate to be able to listen to your music when on the streaming services, on YouTube, and things of that nature.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So tell us, who are you?
Qute Kaye Ivan. You talked about that, and I'm not sure the other people, but I'll show you.
Okay. Yes.
I wish I had maybe my PLE certificate, because probably that's where I could prove to you. But yes, those are my names.
It actually, according to his birth certificate, I mean to his identity card, the names are Kaye Ivan Qute. But I've seen people calling you Kavuma or something.
Kauma, yeah.
Kauma, sorry.
Kauma, yes, that's right. Well, that's another long story. When I was about 30 years old,
yes,
my mother, she told me my father wasn't my father, so I got a new father when I was a really old person, and there I am meeting new people and being introduced to a new clan and so on and so forth.
Okay,
that's Kauma.
Wasn't that confusing? Was that before you started using drugs or after?
I was actually. I was actively using.
You are using?
Yes.
Is that why they decided to tell you think?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, it's quite long. It's me who asked about it. I met somebody, they told me, but I love my mother very much. She's a very strong, good woman, so I will not talk about that.
Let's not go there.
Yes,
but yes,
for her sake.
Yes. So, Qute Kaye, now I can call you that with confidence, because it's the actually. How did the name Qute come? Anyway,
when I was young, my mother, when I was in the stomach, when my mom was about to give birth to me, she had a friend called Judy. She still has a friend called Judy.
Yes.
Now, they were very good friends. My grandfather is a pastor. He had a church. So, my mom and Judy were very, very good friends.
Yes.
And Judy had a child about 2 months before my mother.
Okay.
My mother had goiter. This goiter was really big. I remember that thing. We used to see it.
Yes.
Now, she had it. It was really, really big. and she wanted to get operated. She had to get operated. So before, they couldn't operate on her with me in it.
Okay.
Because they had to, I think, sedate her or chloroform her, something. There is something they were supposed to use that was not good for me.
Okay.
Because I was about to be born.
Yes.
So they operated on her immediately, like, I think they say after 2-3 weeks, 1 month after my birth. And then she didn't breastfeed me. Judy did breastfeed me.
Yes.
When she did, she named me Qute.
Okay.
And they named me the other names, and of course, I guess out of respect, they left the name.
All right.
Yes.
So here we have Qute, and for us, we used to hear that the guy thinks he's too handsome.
Yeah. Some people get pissed about it.
Yes. So tell me, how was your growing up?
My growing up was I cannot say it was bad. It was growing up, like, children. I was really a stubborn child while growing up. And, understandably, African culture, my father was a tough man. Yeah, he beat me up as much as he could, as well, as much as I was stubborn.
Yes.
But when I look at it all, ultimately, it was good. It was good. I went to Lugazi Community Primary School for my nursery and early primary.
Okay.
And then that's in Lugazi. That's where I was born.
Yes.
Yes. And then my parents moved to Mukono, so we moved there, and I moved to Mukono St. Chizito. Yes, St. Chizito, that's where I did my primary, upper primary, and P7, I went to Kazo West. After that, I came back to Mukono to St. John's.
Kazo West, when you say Kazo, is it that Kazo in Mbarara?
No.
Hey.
There is a Kazo in Mbarara?
Yes.
Wow. No, I didn't know that. Kazo West here, Odawa, Kandabe, how do I direct Kazo West?
Lugazis?
No, it's in Kampala, here. Yes. Kazo West, obanga agenda Chase Johnson eriawa nakulabye noyambuka Kazo West area side.
Okay. Yes.
So after that I came back to Mukono to St. John's Senior Secondary School. It is owned by the former mayor Johnson Muyanja Senyonga.
Okay.
And that's where I studied. How I go to that school in my P7 vacation, there is a guy who used to be an electrician for the school.
Yes.
Now that gentleman would play the piano as well. In my P7, I started to work with a band in Mukono. We didn't have a name, I guess, but it was working at Eagle's Nest. There is a small pub there. So we would play live music there, but just the piano.
Yes.
Acoustic, I guess. We would sing from there. And he would play the piano, and they would give us a little money, maybe 5,000 or so.
Yes.
Each person. Like once or twice a week, I guess. It was first once, and then twice, and then thrice, and then people loved it so much, it was more times. So this gentleman, when we met, he told me, I work at St. John's, and the mayor is going to stand again, and you sing very, very well. Why don't you compose a song for him? He could give you some money.
Okay.
I said, are you serious? Yes, I am. So I wrote a song for the mayor then. Mnyembemu?
Yes, please.
Tumuyiro bululwa kukumbe afuge ekisanje kijja amaleo pulani zalina mu myaka 5 emirala atukwanidde emikwano ejebula egigabirira atadde mu nkolo okuzimba akatale n'ekyaki yaffe. I just kept looking at the things he had done then. It was the first Sanja, now the second one.
Okay.
And he loved it.
Yes.
He loved it. So I think he took me on a campaign trail for like a little while.
Wow.
And then he gave me a bursary.
Okay.
So nembera nga nsomera obwerere.
At that age, you were already composing?
Yeah.
You sat down and wrote them from your head?
Yeah, of course, yes.
So is that when you knew and decided that you're going to be a musician?
No. I decided I was going to be a musician way back, to be honest, before all of that.
Okay.
I remember the first time I sang live, I was in, I think, P4, P3. P4, P3. My teacher, Uncle Jimmy, in primary, he loved music very much. So one day, he came to school and he noticed I used to love singing. And he said, I know you love singing. Can you listen to this tape? By then it was cassettes.
Yes.
He gave me a cassette of Lucky Dube. It was the album, I think the album Prisoner.
Yes.
Now, there was many songs, of course, but I chose Remember Me.
Okay.
And I started to learn the song. After I learned the song on speech day, he told me, you're going to perform, to sing the song. And I sang the song. And you do not want to know what happened. Okay. It was amazing.
It caused a star.
Yes, what I remember, the parents, they gave me money, a lot of money, that my mother brought a basket, because now I had nowhere to put the money in my shorts.
Wow.
She brought a basket, and that's where people kept putting the money in the basket filled.
Yes.
Why I remember that so vividly is because the basket disappeared.
You didn't get anything out of it?
No.
Mommy didn't keep it?
I don't know.
For school fees and
I think I got excited. I by the time I looked back to see my basket, it was not there and there was nobody to ask. Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, yes, that's when I realized I love to sing and I can sing.
Okay.
Yes.
So then, how was it in school? Were you a stubborn guy? Were you a quiet guy?
I was stubborn, but I don't know how to explain that. I was stubborn because the teachers used to say I'm stubborn, but not stubborn that I would beat somebody, because I was reserved.
Okay.
I loved reading very, very much.
Yes.
I remember at my school one time they brought us a container of books, courtesy of me, because I read everything in the library. Everything, even things of physics that I didn't understand very well, quantum mechanics, I read everything.
You just read.
I just loved reading. When I read, I used to feel, I still do, when I read, I feel excited because I go into this other world that I didn't know. So it's exciting. Actually, history, English, those were my favorite subjects because then I know I get to know more. So I used to love reading very much, but also I loved music so much that actually I used to hide headphones in my backpack.
Okay.
I come with them to school, and I would dodge some classes that I didn't like French.
Yes.
I would dodge some classes, go to the library, put on my headphones,
and listen to
start reading.
Reading while listening to music?
Yes.
Whom would you listen to at that time?
Very much. I would listen to Boys to Men.
Okay.
I would listen to People Bryson. I would listen to NSYNC, As Yet, Blackstreet Boys, Backstreet Boys, Michael Bolton, Michael Jackson, Kenny G, Luther Vandross.
But you're not talking about any Ugandans.
I would listen to Ugandans. I would listen to Jose Chameleone, definitely. Okay. I would listen to Bobby Wine, definitely. I would listen to Bebe Cool, that's for sure.
Those are the people we had at the time.
Yes. They were dominating the industry. I would listen to Paul Cathero very much.
Oh, yes.
I loved Haman Basude so much. I would listen to Afrigo Band. I would listen to, of course, Juliana, Irene. I would listen to well, Michael Rose.
Oh yes,
yeah, because NBA music, he would do it. I loved Maurice. Yes, Maurice Kia, Steve Jean as well. Clear Cut. I started.
So some of them inspired
you? I found them in there, but all of them.
All of them.
All of them inspired me. All of them inspired me. Actually, if you listen, it's just that you see, when you sing hit music or a hit song, it kind of dictates what you perform when you perform.
Your direction
of performance. Of performance.
Not of choice.
No, of performance.
Oh, okay.
Because even now, some people, when they see me, they would love to listen to Jinkese.
Yes.
I love Jinkese. I love Gwendota. There are songs that they know about. The singer Kumutima or Ondeka, everybody has a certain song that they would love to listen to.
Yes.
Actually, my mother used to ask me, there are songs that you don't perform. Like which song? Like this song? Like that song? Yes. I love that song very much. That's a very beautiful song. And then I'll tell her I cannot perform everything, because when I go to perform, I have to perform a certain number of songs, because it's not only me performing.
Yes.
And these people have certain songs they love to listen more than the others.
Yes.
So I find myself pulled into that direction of what they love to listen to, because that's what I'm there for, to sing for them, you know? Yes.
That's why you end up people doing shows, because now you can give them what you want.
Yes, everything that makes you who you are, you know? Okay. So, when I did, now some of the music in me started to get limited.
Okay.
Because I had not released it earlier, and now people had embraced this one.
Yes.
One time I remember I took a song called Fuba to Beat FM, and the lady there, my friend, she told me, Qute, this is so good. It's very, very good. But kakati GNL yomulekeda ayimbechi. I swear upon God, that's what she told me.
Yes.
Ochitegedde. Ngawulira kirungi, but she feels like if she plays this,
okay,
then what about GNL?
Yes.
Because GNL is known for doing this.
Yes.
Of course, what you're doing is good too, but you have the other one.
Yeah.
So leave this one for the other one. Jesus, can you believe that?
I know.
What a mindset. I'm sorry if you're listening in, my dear.
It's sad.
But that is wrong. That's not right. I remember going to some other radio, taking them a song, a remix of a song I had done, and they listened, and he listened and listened. He said, wow, this is so good. But when I listen to this song, I feel a blend of a lot of music. Okay, there is some Shaggy. I feel like a Maddox blending in. I feel like this. I'm like, well, all right. That's those people you're talking about are legends. So if you feel all of that in my song, that should be something really good. And he says, yes. And that's the problem. Now, how is that the problem?
I get it.
So people feel they should limit you. Actually, I tell people, the people that I mentor, the people I've helped to learn music or to sing, I tell them that if you want to be a good musician, listen to good music and listen to a lot of good music, because music, it's singing is a muscle. Singing is a muscle. So the more you train it, the better it gets.
Yes.
So even if you train it with the best, it becomes the best automatically. Yes. But if you limit yourself, then me I'm a R&B singer. Me I'm a Kadongo Kamu singer.
Yes.
Me I'm a you've just limited yourself.
True.
You cannot go all out. You cannot blow off. And I think nowadays the world is fast-paced. You better have more skills.
Yes.
Otherwise, it will just chew and spit you out.
Spit you out.
And somebody asked me about a few artists in Uganda now who sing, young boys. And he says, but Qute, how did you do it? Or how do you do it?
Yes.
Because there are artists who have come up and they sing, and they've sung a song, but that's it. And you see them struggling. They're right there. People know about them, but they're not going up. They're not going down. So somehow, and you see, that's the trick about life. It's not stagnant. It's either going forward or backwards. Either way, it's supposed to stay in motion. But you see, that's the problem, because these guys limit themselves when they begin, and now people give them an ear, and they're stuck.
All right. You can't change or it's just hard.
You can, of course. Life is hard. That's the trick. Change is very, very hard. I think it's Nido Qubein. He says the only person who welcomes change is a baby in wet diapers.
And it's very important that you talk about change, because you see, along the way, in school, we used to smoke. I started smoking and drinking when I was in senior 2.
Jesus.
Yes, and my problems began actually by the time I was in senior 4. I had a suspension, expulsions came, I changed schools. But how about you? How was your school? Did you go through it using or?
No. When I was growing up in school, I come from a born-again background.
Okay.
So, smoking, drinking, those things, they never showed up. I was stubborn differently.
Okay.
I was stubborn differently, not like that at all in school. I began so much later. These things came with the fame.
Okay.
They came with the fame. Otherwise, before that,
it was not even in your mind.
Not really.
The reason is why I ask this is because many people think that don't understand where it comes from.
Yes.
Some people think it comes from, peer influence in school. It has to start young. You can only happen to you when you start young. And I want people to understand how it came about.
Now, when I was in school,
and on top of that, in school, people who love music are associated usually with smoking, drinking, and escaping to go to clubs and stuff. Yes.
And it's funny because, well, I was mostly in day school. So yes, I would go not to clubs. And can you believe this, Dr. Bill? I've never loved going to club. Even when after making, I remember after I made a hit, like a mega hit, Qute Kaye. I remember it was, I think it was DJ Daniel from Angenois.
Yes.
He met me in I think at Katikati. There was a show, a children's show, so I was there to receive an award.
Yes.
And he told me, but Qute Kaye, yes, I've not seen you anywhere in clubs. Your music is hitting. People are dancing to it. We are playing it like nothing. And musicians show up in club. You don't. Why?
Okay.
Why don't you come?
I'm also told that it's a part of the promotion.
And it is.
Okay.
And that's now one of the major reasons to answer the question that you asked earlier, that my music, much as I do it, or you can hear it online and so on, but it's not played everywhere anymore like it used to be played. Now, that's the other challenge.
Okay.
Because you see, I wish I was writing this question so I can be able to not to leave any hanging.
No, it's
I might end up. Are you sure? You remember?
I will remember. Yes.
Because when you grow up like me now, I'll talk for myself, priorities start to shift because of your experiences.
Yes.
Right now, I believe this with all my heart, that our experiences, they shape us.
Okay.
They shape us positively or negatively.
Yes.
It's up to you, but they do shape us. They decide where we are going to go and how we are going to go there.
Yes.
What we are going to become and why we are becoming it.
Yes.
In the book, Tough Times Never Last But Tough People Do, by Dr. Robert Schuller, he says, a man is not defined by what happens to them, that the definition of a man is what they do with what has happened to them. Now, that means exactly that our happenings, the things that keep happening in our lives, they shape our direction, positively or negatively. It's up to you. So now, along the lines of growing up, singing, being a star, and so on and so forth, these things introduced a purpose to me. Now, I'm so lazy, I cannot go to club anymore and sit there for an hour.
Yes.
Unless if I'm really going to do something there.
But if you have a purpose that's taking you there.
There should be a purpose, and this purpose should be really aligned with who I am now, with how I feel, why I am here. If it's not, I will pass.
Okay.
Because ebidongo ebiwogana nnyo mpulira nga oba amanyi ogannuma mpulira biwogana nnyo. And then when tundia abantu mpulira nga olinjagala mugamba, that's not very good. I know what's going to happen later. Or yosisho yogwonywa.
Yes.
Chinkakatako okumugamba kuba mmanyi. I know yayinza obutamanya nayenze kati mmanyi. So nsobola obeera mu club ate nenfuuka bothered. Mu kifo having a fun.
Enjoying yourself.
Ebeera nga depressed nga wakati ono simuyambi oli sina kyemugambira banooli. Oh God. Ono singa amanyi ekiyinza otuukawo ekiro kati bambi ono kati oli you know ntuuka nembeera nga nkolerayo mirimu nga situusize ku kiringa. Okitegeera n'okusumagira. Nsobola otuuka nensumagirira mu ndonga ndyawo nsumagira. Waga omuzeeyi akola ki wano lwaki taddeka ne yeebaka. Yes, so priorities shifted.
Yes.
Kati ate bwe nkola oluyimba olulungi nga lulungi nnyo nina odduwa aba radio n'aba TV, of course with a little incentive. That's how the business works.
Pushes,
Yes, but then after that I must show up at least 3 clubs every night, at least
for a few minutes,
at least for 20-30 minutes.
Okay.
I show up and see the DJ. He will announce Qute Kaye is around, ladies and gentlemen. You know, some will look at he's, oh my God, it's him. And hi, and then he'll play the new song. Maybe I'll go and try to jump to it a little bit. You know, when Jesus found me, I was broken and bare. Something. Then get out of that place, go to another one and another one. Such that by the morning, these party goers, they are thinking about my song. So if you do that consistently for 1.5 months, and the radio is also promoting, and you're showing up on TV, that's the music business.
That's the music business.
Now I cannot get my 10 million to invest it in that because I'm not going to be able to follow up.
Yes. Very true. It's more difficult than people think.
It is business too.
It is business too.
It is business.
So let's get now to the problem that brought us. So you survived smoking, drinking, clubbing. In school, you start making music.
Yes.
Then what happens?
Well, now there, after I become really famous, fame.
You became famous before you took?
Yeah, before I started to drink or smoke.
You had never tried, not even experiencing?
Not really. Not really, not significantly.
Okay.
I could have, but
for the sake of
nothing that like stays. Peer pressure. Maybe sometime when a bar with the friends and then you know a little bit and then it's not
I
good because
like
beer yalinza and kaida it's sour.
Yes,
it used to be.
It is. It is very.
Yeah, so it never was really a thing, you know.
Yes.
Until I remember I wrote that in my book, Surviving Addiction. You know, that's why people should get this book because it has all these things. I believe some people think that in my book I'm writing about a swag.
Yes.
Me, I was the star and then I was cool. And unfortunately, that's the thing that in my purpose, in what I am realizing, what I am becoming, what I'm supposed to be here for, why I went through all of that.
Yes.
It was not to be proud.
Yes.
No, it was to give service, to give service.
Yes.
I believe the reason why God gave me another chance is so that I extend it.
Yes.
He gave me that so that I can share it, to bless or heal somebody.
True.
Save a mother from pain, a father. My mother one time, when I was addicted, very, very bad style, she said, she's afraid of death. She said, God, please don't take my son. He's still young. I have many children. I am old. Take me instead.
Yes.
Let him stay. Let him experience life. Let him live, please.
Yes.
Now, how much pain do you think that person was going through?
Very difficult.
Now, I know in my heart of hearts that many parents have that pain.
Oh, they do.
Now, how do you think I feel?
So how did you get there? I want that.
One time, the first time, I smoked passively. I was going for a show. The people I worked with, fame attracted people to me. I couldn't work alone.
No, definitely.
So these people smoked weed. So one time as we were going for a show, we were late for a show, somebody's party.
Okay.
So we were coming back from town and they were late. I told them, guys, when we reached home, I told them I just need to change a shirt, shoes, I guess, and get a jacket. I picked those things. They said, let's run. So they said, we need to come clean, Qute. We've been smoking. Smoke behind you. I don't smell. Yes. I'm telling you, I don't smell.
Yes.
So they could smoke and I didn't know.
Okay.
Or they could come when I don't know. Sometimes they used to steal my perfume. And I don't smell.
Okay.
Anyway, so they said we need to come clean because every time we go for a show wherever we smoke. And now you're rushing, so we're not going to be able to smoke.
Okay.
We need to. So what do we do? Well, ultimately I accepted. I told them, guys, you can smoke in the car while we are going so that we're not late because they were calling me endlessly. And when they started smoking the car, the smoke was going out. Weed is very, very, it has a strong scent. So people started looking at my car and it's my car and people know it's my car from the village. So I told them to put the windows up. I put the windows up and put on AC. So you can imagine what happened. They smoked in the car when there was AC. Passively, I got so high. Yes. That was my first time.
Okay.
By the time we reached, I was laughing hysterically for no reason. I was laughing at everything. I was really hungry. I was weak. I couldn't even drive anymore. Well, that was the first time. Now, after that, because I stayed with such people, I write in the book that when you go for a walk with somebody, something unspoken happens.
Yes.
You either adjust to their pace or they adjust to your pace.
Yes.
Now, I unfortunately started to adjust to the pace of
Did you get a hangover after that day?
I don't remember. I don't think so. It was subliminal, that one.
All right.
It didn't matter much. But the point of that is that was my first experience.
Your first experience.
And after that now, I cannot be so clear where exactly. But after that, I started to drink beer. They said, wait, if you drank some beer, the way you perform with the energy, if you drank a beer, it would get better, so much better.
Those are the
people I hung around, not the manager. Not the manager, but the people I worked with.
Okay.
There are people who do other things for you.
Yes.
And you see, these people come with their habits.
Yes.
They have their habits already. So I don't blame them though.
No, you can't.
Because nobody forced anything down my throat. Yes, of course, yes. It was peer influence, so I started because they were there. That's for sure. Now, when somebody said a beer would be good, I started drinking a beer. And after the beer, these things happened over a period of time. Somebody said if you smoked a cigarette with a beer, the euphoria is out there.
Can I tell you what they told me?
Please.
For me, they told me if a girl sees me smoking, I look more mature. Well, I was in senior too, so please continue.
You wanted to be mature,
I wanted to be mature.
No, right?
Yes.
Unfortunately. So, excuse me.
They say if you smoke,
I started to smoke a cigarette. After a while, somebody said cigarettes cause cancer.
Okay.
You're going to die. Sooner or later, you're dead.
These are still the people around you.
Yes, the people I hang around. No, but, see, this is the trick. Bad habits, similarly good habits too, they attract their cousins and brothers and sisters.
I was going to say that.
Yes. So, while I was drinking the beer, it was not necessarily the people I hang around that brought the cigarette.
You got new friends.
But yes, okay.
Yes.
It attracted people who came already in Gabo, bafuna conviction ya wentika beer neka sigara. That's the in thing.
Together,
so when I joined the beer, slowly by slowly, subliminally, I slid into these others. Abali wako sanekali, so nakone tukatandika. And then abasigara ne beer. Beba jiramu waka weed naga onaba mugezi nyo nagamba, you know what, you're wasting your time, you're going to die.
Yes.
Because this is a weed, it's just grown. It's not chemically induced. It's not, they don't work on it in any way. They just pick it, dry it, fold it for you.
That's the biggest lie.
And I know, right? And somehow there I am with the cigarette. Now, after the cigarette, after the weed, people introduce me to another one. They say, you know, the weed smells.
Yes.
Sometimes you forget to put a perfume or something, and people can smell this on you. You're a star. That's not good for you. Okay? But there is this. This one, it doesn't have a smell. Nothing. You just inhale, maybe, or just on a bong, foil, and you leave the way you came. No smell, nothing, no residue.
Okay.
Crack cocaine, heroin.
Process by process.
I know, right?
And here you are a celebrity. Okay, how was your music career going now? With that progression?
With the addictions, well, it kept
Did it improve?
It kept how can it improve?
Because they had told you that when you drink some beer, then it will be better.
They said the vibe, they didn't even talk about what will happen to the career. They talked about what will happen to me
you
in the career.
I get it. Yes.
The vibe on the stage and so on and so forth. So,
yes.
But the career most definitely kept declining.
Okay.
That's for sure. It kept declining because I stopped delivering. You know what addiction does?
Yes.
Addiction, it is selfish.
You sleep too much, you get tired, you don't feel like going to work.
To do anything anymore. You stop showing up.
You stop showing up.
Yes, you stop showing up for yourself. Because addiction, what it does, it isolates you.
Yes.
It isolates you slowly into a corner where it can eat you up until it kills you.
Yes.
So, slowly by slowly, I started to pull away from my social circles. The going to club became a little bit useless now.
Yes.
I would go to club.
www.kmugradio.com. Are you a creative, songwriter, musician, film producer, or an enthusiast? Well, Notes and Noise has all the requirements and services that you need, like music production, sound mixing and editing, jingles, live sounds, audio post-production for film, voiceovers, and sound effects. Find us at IJ Complex, Chiwatele Road, Nigeria 1, or contact us on 0767-864-228, or send us an email to notesandnoise256@gmail.com.
Uganda today. National Entrepreneurs and Traders Association nga begatiddwako n'ebibiina by'abasuubuzi ebyenjawulo wamu n'ebitongole bya gavumenti naddala ebirondoola omutindo n'enkola za kampuni ez'enjawulo ne Uganda Manufacturers Association UMA bakuleetedde National Quality Awards ngenda kuzomwezi 3/12 2025 ku Uma Multipurpose Hall Rugogo kwogatta ne annual end of year business community dinner nga kyekijjulo ekyabana business makeke ekiggalawo omwaka. Zino awards zanjawulo nnyo nga Neta Uganda esima company ezisukkulumye kuzinaazo mu buweereza n'omutindo gw'ebyamaguzi ebikolebwa n'ebitundibwa kwogatta n'abasuubuzi abasukkulumye ku bannaabwe mu mirimu gyabwe byonna ku ddina y'ebyafaayo nga n'ensimbi ezinaavaamu zaakuyamba okusomesa n'okulwanyisa kansa mu banna bizinensi biwagiddwa Metro FM, URA, Bank of Uganda, Ministry y'ebyobusuubuzi, Uganda Insurance Association, National Bureau of Standards, Centenary Bank, CBS ne BBS. Okumanya ebisingawo jangu ku office za Neta Uganda ku St. Matia Mulumba Road, Old Kampala, Igachembazi, omwaliro ogusooka essimu etali yakusasulira noti 8 noti mukaga noti oba yogera ne Ssentebe ku noti 772 noti emu 22. Neta Uganda, eddoboozi eritananaagira.
We are Stream UG Radio.
Playing a better variety of music.
Muziki gwaffe ku Stream UG Radio. We are indigenous, Ugandan. We play 80% Ugandan music. We are Stream UG Radio. 24 hours a day, non-stop. And all your Stream UG Radio. Your life, your music.
I am back with Qute Kaye. We are talking about addiction, and we really want to understand. We want you to understand, because we understood it the hard way. It is the hard way. I don't advise anyone to go through what we went through.
I know, right?
Yes. So we had reached a point where he has talked about how he never used to smoke. He didn't start like me. My influence started when I was in secondary school, and he started much later. How old were you?
When I began?
Yes.
I think I was about 21.
About 21. Mm-hmm. Yes. And you see, from 21, you started with beer. I mean, with the intoxication you got. You started with beer, then cigarettes, then weed. Then you went to the other one. Now you tell us what
the devil in disguise.
Yes.
I call that one the devil. There is a story. There is I know you know that poem.
Yes.
It's in Rehabs. It's called I Am Drug.
Yes. That one. It's. I will look for it. In fact, I
would love to read it. If you get it, I'll read. No, wait. How do you find it? If you know how to find it now.
Yes.
I remember the first time.
Yes.
We were in a car still going for a concert, and somebody said, we need to get something from somewhere. So we stopped by a roadside shack.
Yes.
It was a bar at the front, and then behind there was a room behind for smoking crack cocaine and heroin.
Okay.
I think most bars do it now.
Yes.
Unfortunately. So they went in. When they went in, I waited and they were not coming back.
Okay.
Then at some point I went in for them. I said, guys, hurry, let's go.
Yes.
And they were smoking that. When I saw it, it's funny and it's so sad.
Yes.
And I wish parents could help, could push this, especially what I am talking about, what you are talking about, our stories, this book to their children. Because, once you know, you can make an informed decision. Because, Dr. Bill, can you believe I didn't know what I was smoking when I began? And I wonder up to today why I didn't ask them, what is this?
Yes.
Because if I knew this is crack cocaine heroin, and it's going to end up in Lunguja with me sitting down with a car light, do you think I would have touched it?
I remember that picture, the most famous picture.
Why would I want to go from where I was
to
that?
Yes.
So I didn't know. Now I'm thinking if parents could let their children know now, so they make informed choices. I'm sure there is no child who will know that if I begin this, it might end there, and then they go ahead and use when there is another option. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. When I go to schools, before I continue, I get 3 pictures. I get that famous picture. I get another famous picture. And I think I have about 3 lives.
Okay.
Luckily for me. Because there was a Qute Kaye.
Yes.
And there was a Qute Kaye.
Yes.
And there is a Qute Kaye.
Okay.
And these are entirely 3 different lives.
Yes.
So I move with these pictures and I show them to the students. I tell them now, this is me. And guess what? Where you see me here, I was doing this and this and this and this and singing my music. Where you see me here with the light, I was doing this and this and this. That's what led me there. And I tell a story of how it began. When you see me now, that's later. And I am so lucky to be alive.
Yes.
So lucky to be alive. So, what was I saying? I was talking about
the 3 lives of...
yes, those 3 lives that I show the people. But before that, I was saying,
don't go. We were talking about how you got to...
Yes, crack cocaine and heroin. So I got inside, I called them out. I never asked why. That's why I say, children, you should always ask before you begin.
Yes.
Yes, these things, ask. It's okay. It could save your life.
But you see, the problem with asking is that once you have tested, you don't need to ask because you're already feeling something that you were looking for. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
The irony is that once you have started, for instance, I'll give you an example of myself. When I was told to go and drink, right? When I was told to go, come join us and we drink, I didn't want to go in senior 2. Now, I said, but these guys were cool. They looked, they were the guys of the school. So I said, let me go with them. Now, when I go with them, I went with this idea that when I reach there, I'm going to tell them how stupid this thing is. Escaping from school to go and drink things which are sour and all that. Now, when I sat down and I drank, guess what happened? I enjoyed it. So when I enjoyed it, for me, there were no more questions. The lecture I wanted to give them ended. I was like, instead, this is what I was missing. And so I ended up wanting to go back. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So yes, asking the question is important, but the thing is also when, because once the person has started, now they don't want to know. It is before usually that my thought, okay? Yes.
You see, yes, it is true. We enjoy the euphoria.
Yes.
But the euphoria of the alcohol and the weed and all the other things.
Yes.
It was just enough.
Yes.
There was no difference actually when I got high on crack cocaine and heroin the first time from what I was experiencing with the weed.
Yes.
At the time. You get the point?
Yes, I get it.
That if I knew where it was going to lead me, the height was not worth it.
It wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it. If I knew that if there was a Dr. Bill or there was a Qute Kaye sharing something like this, and I had it,
yes,
I would run for my life.
True.
I would run for my life.
True.
So I ask my brothers and sisters, sometimes when I go to a rehab to visit, to share with them or to inspire them that they've made the right choice, I ask them, is the euphoria worth it? Because even if it's beer, you get high for 4 hours, 5 hours, and then it wears off. And then you need to reinforce.
Yes.
So now you've just added a new something to the list of things you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Because now you know the height, you want to experience it, but it's fleeting, it goes away. Yes. So you need to chase it again. And then it goes away. And then you need to chase again. But what it gives you is nothing. It's not tangible. It's air. It gives you air, and yet it demands input.
Yes.
You have to buy it.
I'm finally here. I've been waiting long. I'm finally here.
Sorry for the interruption. Yes, please, continue. I saw you already dancing. The love for music does not... Please, that was a slight mistake. Yes.
Well, so I asked them the question. This is the question. Because you see,
yes,
Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich says, life is a just employer.
Yes.
He asks you what you want and then tells you the price. First, he asks you, what do you want?
What do you want?
If you can decide what you want and you tell him exactly what you want, then he will tell you the price.
Okay.
And it's that easy. In life, to get what you want, you just got to be able to start paying the price.
Yes.
And that's it. Actually, I think he says in that book that life does not give us what we want.
Yes.
Life almost always gives us what we deserve.
What we deserve.
Yes. And the word deserving, yes, please.
It's a difficult thing when you think about it.
It's
Because
real.
you feel like when I look at my life as I was using, I ask myself, but did I deserve that? Some things are very confusing, but there is a reason why,
No, we deserve what we get when we get it. Because you see, if you look back, there is nothing. You cannot do things, Dr. Bill. That's why it's not you they quote with the car light.
Yes. True.
You know why?
I am fortunate. I never got that public embarrassment. Apart from the people who knew me.
And maybe if I didn't get the public embarrassment, I wouldn't get angry enough to do what I am doing the way I'm doing
now.
it.
Yes.
Maybe I would just lay back and say, well, since it's past, who cares?
I've survived, yeah.
Who cares? It's now me. Because so many people don't step up to do something. Some people have told me many times when we're out, but Qute, why do you bother with these things? When I was writing the book, why don't you just drop this? Let it go. Yes, you're working, make your money, do your things, continue, build your farm, you buy home, build another home, build rentals. Get busy. What's wrong with you? Drop this.
But how did it feel? How did it feel being famous and dropping? Because I know you didn't recognize the time between when you were up there and fell.
Yes.
You just woke up one day and things were really bad.
Yes.
How did it feel?
And by the way, that's not true though. Yes. There was a slow
degrace. You felt it coming?
Not exactly that way, but yes, I could feel the slow death of me.
Okay.
Because you see, like we said, I know the people may not know who are listening. Addiction, it keeps eating at your soul.
Yes.
It takes away the people you love slowly because you lie to them, because you're not showing up. You promise this and then you don't do it.
You don't deliver,
Yes, you promise I'll do this and you don't. So you feel your life slowly slipping away. You feel yourself growing, going back slowly, sliding. I felt myself going slowly. And guess what? I knew. And actually at some point I accepted. I said, of course I'm going to die. And I waited. Because I believed now there was nothing I could do about it. I didn't want it. I didn't like it.
Yes.
But I was doing it. It was what was going on.
Was going on, yeah.
You know? I remember sometimes I would walk going to the ghetto to smoke.
And you don't want.
Honestly, that there is two people who were strong in me, I could recognize it.
I felt that
I would keep walking, going, but I'm fighting to stay on, only to be walking, and somebody can't understand that there is a huge battle in my head. I'm fighting, but I'm walking, and I would reach the ghetto. I would smoke while crying. Because I would look around me.
And you see the people.
This is not right. Not that the people are bad.
Yes.
But the state we all were in.
Exactly.
I knew this is not right. Not for them, not for me. But especially for me, because there was somewhere I was. And, and how did I get here? Do you know what it means? To regress from sitting at Serena and having lunch and chilling, and everybody at Serena just comes to say hi.
You even get free food because
you are, to now sitting in a ghetto in Bakuli or Chisenyi with lice and other people who are sick with wounds. Your shack is stinking, and even these people are not accepting you actually.
Where were your friends? I'm sure you had many friends.
Which friends?
When you are getting fame.
That's the thing. When you're losing it, the fame, the addiction, That's what it takes.
They will run away from you.
Not necessarily run.
Yes.
It pushes them away.
Pushes them away.
Because they try to understand what's going on and they don't. And you can't explain what you don't know either because you don't. So ultimately somebody has no option but to walk away for their own good.
Exactly.
You get the point? So somehow you start to lose the important people who love you, not because they want to or because they are ashamed of you, but because
they have no choice.
They have nothing to do, and if they stay, you're taking them down with you.
Yes.
Because you keep taking and taking, but explaining. And I think right now I know it is the truth that you cannot have two of these things.
No, you can't.
You cannot have excuses and results.
Yes.
You can have one of the two.
So then, let's go to the picture.
Yes.
Was that your turning point? When you were holding the side mirror?
No. Could you look at that picture that I was smiling?
I've never noticed. Me, I would just look. I'll check it out eventually.
You look at it. I was smiling.
You are not
bothered.
You are not bothered.
Because
you were high at the time?
No. Turkeys were starting to set in.
Now
I was thinking, the cold turkeys are going to start hitting me. I'm going to start now. The nose running, the tears, the pounding headache, the stomach upset, the diarrhea. How am I going to tell these people I need to go to the toilet? Am I going to just myself here? The muscle regression, the becoming wobbly. Now, I was thinking about all those things, and then I'm looking at these people taking pictures and selfies, and I'm like, I wish they knew
exactly what's happening to me.
I wish they could finish this saga, so I ran to the ghetto mangu. I wish somebody could bring me a pack of heroin quickly.
That's all that was in the head.
Because this didn't matter. Because, I mean, what can this do? What can they do to me that addiction has not done to me already?
Surely. Because
believe me, like I was saying, I'd lost everything. I'd lost my soul. Because when I was coming to town, I had a drive. The reason why I learned to sing Boys to Men, R. Kelly, Luther Vandross, because I had an intention. I had something I was working toward.
Yes.
The reason I wrote Qute Kaye, Gwendota, Mother Africa, Better Tomorrow, my music, the things I did, I had an intention. Now, addiction took that, all of it. Don't you think I was in so much pain to have lost all of that after the time I'd worked for it?
I can imagine.
Now imagine, in me, there was no man already. The soul was dead, so I was already in pain, and I knew I was going to die anyway, because what I had I didn't know.
Yes.
Nobody knew. Everybody else says, why don't you quit? Just quit. If you don't like it, me, what I do, if I don't like something, I stop it. If I don't like matoke, I ask for rice.
I think that was the most annoying statement I had. You know? Calm down.
This is why an addict will stop talking to people.
Yes.
Because you don't know how to explain that to him.
Exactly.
When he says, me, when I'm eating matoke and I don't like it, I eat rice now.
True.
If I don't like a cigarette,
I will not smoke it. I wish it was as easy as that. And you see, those are very important things which people need to understand.
Because before they understand these things, nothing is going to change. And now this is the trick and beauty about addiction. It has beauty too.
Yes.
First, for me, it introduced a purpose to me. But also, it doesn't discriminate.
No.
It's not for the poor. It's not for the stars.
No.
It's not for the rich. It's not for the glamorous.
Yes.
It will come for you too. When it shows up, it comes everywhere.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I know you like me have that. Messages in your phone. Voice notes of parents crying.
Yes.
Parents telling you, one person was telling me just recently.
Yes.
They've expelled him from the third school this term.
Yes.
www.streamugiradio.com. Are you looking for podcast space?
Yes, please.
They've expelled him from the third school this term.
Yes.
They've caught him, we'll do it again. His mother is afraid of him. I am afraid of him. We're afraid of taking him home. Qute Kaye, please, can we give him to you? When we pick him from school, we just bring him to you.
Yes.
And maybe we give you money, you work with him until when he's fine, you can bring him back because we are afraid of him. Why wait for it to come to your home? Because this addict is going to go to the same school that your child is.
Yes.
And they will teach them.
Exactly.
This addict is going to meet at the basketball court with your child. They're going to go in the same taxi. They will meet in the same club because this is society.
Yes.
Society, we are the same. We are together. My problem is your problem.
True.
And in recovery, they say acceptance is the first step. I tell you, society, acceptance is the first step to recovery from this rampant something that is eating your people, that is eating us up. Until we accept that it is there and we start to collectively do something about it, it will reach your home too.
Exactly.
It will come to your door. When do you want me to read the poem?
Please read it now, actually,
Thank you.
before we run out of time.
I love this poem so much. When I read it in rehab, oh my God, you don't know how I felt. Can you please record this for me? This poem is called Hello, My Name is Drugs. Hello, my name is Drugs. I tear families apart. Take your children and that's just the start. I'm more costly than diamonds, more costly than gold. The sorrow I bring is a sight to behold. And if you need me, remember, I'm easily found. I live all around you, in schools and in town. I live with the rich, I live with the poor. I live down the street and maybe next door. My power is awesome. Try me, you'll see. But if you do, you may never break free. Just try me once and I might let you go. But try me twice and I will own your soul. When I possess you, you'll steal, cheat, and lie. You do what you have to just get high. The crimes you'll commit for my narcotic charms will be worth the pleasure you feel in your arms. You lie to your mother, you'll steal from your dad. When you see their tears, you should feel bad. But you'll forget your morals and how you were raised. I will be your conscience. I will teach you my ways. I take kids from parents and parents from kids. I turn people from God and separate friends. I'll take everything from you, your looks and your pride. I'll be with you always right by your side. You'll give up everything, your family, your home, your friends, your money, then you will be alone. I'll take and take till you have nothing more to give. When I'm finished with you, you'll be lucky to live. If you try me, be warned. This is no game. If given the chance, I'll drive you insane. I'll ravish your body. I'll control your mind. I'll own you completely. Your soul will be mine. The nightmares I'll give you while lying in bed. The voices you'll hear from inside your head. The sweats, the shakes, the visions you'll see. I want you to know these are all gifts from me. But then it's too late. And you'll know in your heart that you are mine, and we shall not part. You regret that you tried me, they always do, but you came to me, not I to you. You knew this would happen. Many times you were told, but you challenged my power and chose to be bold. You could have said no and just walked away. If you could live that day over now, what would you say? I will be your master, you will be my slave. I'll even go with you when you go to your grave. Now that you have met me, what will you do? Will you try me or not? It's all up to you. I can bring you more misery than words can tell. Come take my hand. I'll take you to hell. I'm not a joke.
My name is Drugs.
My name is Drugs.
I read that too. And I can tell you, it spoke to me.
Jesus Christ.
Because that was what happened to me.
Doctor, if we could even just go back. But you forget your morals. When I possess you, you will steal, cheat, and lie. You do what you have to just to get high. The crimes you'll commit for my narcotic charms will be worth the pleasure you feel in your arms. You lie to your mother. You steal from your dad. When you see their tears, you should feel bad, but you won't. I live with the rich. I live with the poor. My power is awesome. Try me and you will see. I'm more costly than diamonds and more costly than gold. I sold my car for 4 million shillings. That car was bought at 20-something million. And then we smoked it in the ghetto. I never left that night. In the morning, I had 100,000 shillings.
May I ate my fees and I was left with $20. I was not even in Uganda. You know, it is that bad. But you know, it is really bad and we can go on for it. That's why we need to educate people. And there are things we are going to talk about after here before you leave. You know, let's get to the part of healing because it's also very important.
Yes.
Some people, me who works with the treatment and you now with another Chance Foundation,
yes.
We find people who ask, but does it even work? Does rehabilitation work? Does treatment work? Usually the first thing I tell them is, but it worked for me. I am evidence. How can you say it doesn't work? I can show you another few people.
Yes.
You see what I mean? So Tell me about your recovery. How did that start and how did it?
Well, you asked me something, and my recovery began at 2020, 77 Days of Glory.
Okay.
At Pastor Robert Kayanja's church.
I saw you there singing.
Yes.
Yes.
That's where my recovery began.
Okay.
I think that was the turning point. So the light happened, but that was just.
But it was not the end, because after that, now after singing,
Yes.
then we see another
The car
scandal.
light, yes.
Yes.
Because then now I knew, and I believe now that I'm a Christian, I believe, a stauncher Christian, I believe the devil wanted to just kill me.
Okay.
Because after I went to church,
It's
that's
like-
when I relapsed, and now that was it.
Because
those people could have,
exposing you now.
those people could have killed me.
Yes.
They could have burnt me. Or somebody could have hit me with a brick on my head.
Yes.
And that's it.
So after that, you do what? What happened?
I went to rehab. I took myself to rehab.
You decided.
Yes.
That was deep.
It had to be. What would you do if you were me?
Me, I was so adamant that they had to carry me like a chicken thief. Me, I had refused. Okay, so you take yourself to rehab.
I was in the ghetto smoking, and I asked people, guys, I told him, guys, I'm so tired. Isn't there somewhere we can overcome this? The withdrawal symptoms, isn't there? Where? And somebody talked about rehab. I told him, where?
Oh.
Why aren't you there? He said, I relapsed. Are you serious? That's when I learned now, relapse. I'm like, what is relapse? You can go and then you go back. I'm like, Jesus, who would want to come back after going? You told me about the story of Mbo. I said I would rather die than go back. Because if you are me, why would you want to go from now here, me and you, to back there? To be honest, if it's God's will, I would say, okay, but I would rather die.
Okay.
No, not again. That was enough lessons for me. So when I go, I knocked at rehab. They opened for me. I introduced myself, told them what I needed, asked me, do you have money? I don't have money right now. Now we need you to pay. I said, I will. If you help me and I get better, I can get the money together. I just need to get my life together, because right now my life is not together, not at all.
Okay.
They accepted to treat me with the person I went with. Thank you very much. Somebody has sent me a very big gift. Thank you so much. So I started treatment in rehab.
Yes.
But I think that's another long story if I began to start, because I know you can imagine, because the last time I was there for a whole year.
Just for a whole year.
Yes, and that's when my recovery was crowned.
Okay.
Because
so you went in the first time.
I relapsed.
You relapsed after how
I told
long?
them after 3 months, I was looking good. You know,
You thought you had
the light
conquered
was
it.
past, and now I had the hunger to prove to the people
Yes.
that I can do better. I'm still Qute Kaye.
Yes.
I know you saw that light, but hey, I'm still here.
Yes.
So I told these people I'm fine now, I can go. They said, no, we don't think you're fine. I said, did you bring me? No, you brought yourself. So I leave. Okay, sir.
Okay.
I went out. That's when I met the fire out there. Now there is life. That's why I tell people in rehab, you're lucky you're here.
Yes.
Now is your time to feed your head. The Bible says, as a man thinks, so is he.
Yes.
It couldn't apply more to a recovering addict. You need to feed your head to change those habits, those thinking habits.
Yes.
For your subconsciousness to pick up the new habits of believing. Because remember, in addiction, you believe you're worthless. You live in regret, remorse, you know.
True.
So to change those emotions, to think faith, to believe,
Yes.
to think possibility again, to look up. Les Brown says, he says that when you fall down, make sure you land on your back, because once you look up, you can get up. It's not that easy.
Me, I fell on my face.
No, they say sometimes when you're in the picture, you can't see the frame. So
Yeah.
sometimes for us, you need somebody to turn you over, somebody to see you in the frame. My mother, she did that.
Yes.
Someone to see you and say, this, you know, sometimes, especially the sick people. That's why I advise people about, you have to have some tough love,
Yes.
which parents don't. Tough love.
Yes.
Sometimes.
It's either tough love or enabling.
Simply. It's one of the two.
It's one of the two.
My mother, one time, many times, I read somewhere and then I recognized what that meant for me. They said that sometimes you have to believe in somebody's belief in you until your belief kicks in. And that sometime I believed in my mother's belief in me for long because I didn't believe in me anymore. So I believed in her belief in me until my belief kicked in.
Okay.
So when I was in rehab, that's where I started to feed my head. I would go back to the story when I wanted to hang myself, because that's the day that I met Jesus. That's the song where when Jesus found me.
When Jesus found me, that one. Yeah, it's a very nice song.
Yes.
But let me ask, when now you finish rehab after 1 year, and I know it was not easy, but that's a long story.
Yeah.
But let me ask, did you ever go back to Pastor Kayanja and say thank you?
Every day. It's where I pray from. It's my church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
All
my
right.
church.
I thought after singing the first time you abandoned.
No, I've been going there ever since. It's my home.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now you get out of rehabilitation.
When I got out, I changed my line and I went straight to the village. I never went back to where I used to stay. I never went back to the old friends. I cut off everything and everybody. Actually, when I went in the village, I spent 7 months in the village.
Okay. What were you doing?
Farming, basically.
Okay.
I started to do farm to farm potatoes. I planted matoke, lusukus. I have big lusukus now. Local chicken, a few, not like big scale, but you know, and then the goats as well. So I just made sure I'm staying busy because I had a plan before getting out of rehab this time, and I don't mind.
Okay.
Yes. So I knew I had to get busy. I would go many times. Ngangenda munimiro nenima nzeke nyini.
Okay.
Ngebya Qute Kaye bya celebrity. Ngebya omutwe gwange nabisangulamu nga sitayina budde bwabe nga bwe bisigalamu bye byali binkuba the first times in nagwanga. Ne ngamba kati bino byagala kunzizaayo ku kataala. I'm not going back. So nga ngenda nenima bwe mala okulima. Nenkoowa nga noonya nkoowa omubiri gukoowe. Kati bwe ntuuka okwebaka after I read this, I read the Bible, read, sleep.
You had gone off social media?
Everywhere I was not on social media, nowhere. Even my number yali emanyikibwa abantu batono ngesimu yange eriko internet naye nga sigibeerako nga sina kyenjagaza. After
paparazzi didn't follow you.
They didn't know. That's the beauty.
Oh, yes.
Because after a year in rehab, everybody now has given up. They don't know where I am.
Yes.
Now, another 7 months, I can be wherever I like. People in the village, sometimes, they would know it's me, they would see, but they would respect it to a certain degree. Some youth would come home and ask me questions, and, well, I would answer a few, but how come you're here? Well, I want to be here. I need to be here.
Yes.
Yes, because I am recovering.
Weren't you depressed?
No.
You are happy now.
I couldn't be depressed. Do you know how it feels like to be sober?
I know.
After years.
That one you don't have to ask.
After years of dependence on substance.
Yes.
Actually, when I just gotten out of rehab, I became like a baby. Drinking water and eating lunch. Being surprising, I would get excited after. I feel like, yeah, I'm drinking water and I'm fine. And I'm eating food. I'm eating food again, and it's okay. And I'm not in rehab, because in rehab, you're incarcerated, so you're not sure.
You're in a routine.
You're not so sure.
Exactly.
But now I'm out. I can access money. I have money.
Yes.
Not too much money, but money that
Enough
could buy if I wanted to.
Yes.
I can go to town, and I'm not doing it. It felt too good that it was worth fighting for. Then 7 months later, I felt ready. I came back to town.
Okay.
And I went to perform. I think my first performance was BBS television.
You brought yourself.
No, somebody called me. Dr. Kwefu from that radio got my number. He called me and said, Qute, I've been looking for you for so many months, but we don't find you. People want you. We ask them who they want to come next live. And they've been asking for you forever, and you're nowhere. But until somebody gave me your number, and they even told me not to tell you that they gave me your number, because they said you would change it and not give it to them either.
Yes.
I said, yes, what is it? We need you for this and this. We agreed about the money, and I prayed about it. I felt ready. I said, no problem.
You know, it's very important for people to understand, especially if you've gone through treatment, that after treatment, you need to continue your recovery without stress, without obstructions.
Yes.
And we find parents and family members expecting you to dive right into work.
Into life.
And start, the hustle.
You see, the trick about addiction and why the people must understand it is, in the book I write it still, Surviving Addiction. Addiction is a family disease.
Yes.
You know what it does? When I have it, the people who love me have it.
Yes.
But they don't know.
They have the disease.
Yes, they are sick too. They're not using, but they are sick.
Yes.
They are similarly sick. that in rehab they should have a session for treating them too.
Yeah.
You get the point?
Yes.
That when you get out and you go amongst sick people, after you've been in recovery, now you go back into sick people.
Yes.
They start to depress you and beat you back into the disease because they are sick and they didn't get treatment.
Yes. And then they blame you after.
But they are grabbing this on you. That's why if someone is getting out, the people who are going to be closest to them, they need to get the treatment too, so that they understand their state of mind too, and how their state of mind is going to affect your recovery.
True.
Because it does. There is a saying that I love very much. I work with it. This guy said that we have that look at a man the way that he is, he only becomes worse. But look at him as though he is what he could be, then he becomes what he should be.
Yes. I read that somewhere too.
Yes. See, I don't even remember where, but of course it made sense. I think in recovery, it matters that much.
Yes.
How you see me. If I come back and you at home are still seeing me as a thief.
You're doubting me. You're
still seeing me as a thief. Kubaba mulaba nakatala oyo mubbi. Nemutandika okweka ebintu byammwe, nemutandika okola bwe muti, kakati nange muba munsindika kubeera ekyo kuba kati kye munkola. Okitegedde. Oyo temwasiga temumwa ssente. Oyo temukola kino. Olwo muba munnemesezza okuwona. Naye omuntu bw'omulaba nga bw'ayinza okubeera atandika okufuuka omuntu muleka abeera accountable. Give them accountability. Omulwadde bw'aba akomyewo oludda bw'ati gwe mutandika okutuma ebintu ku supermarket.
Yes.
Bw'ate gye mitwalo 10 gulako kino oguleko nekiri oguleko nekiri owulidde kale ategeere nti ndi mulamba nkomyewo awaka nange banzikiriza mu society buto naye atandika okuddamu afuna accountability gye yali yafiirwe yamuvaamu by the addiction.
Yes.
So it matters namwe abamuliraanye bwe mumulaba ne byemukola kubanga omuntu bw'amala okuba mu rehab aba tawonye.
No, not yet.
Abeera ekitundu ky'okuwona treatment ekitundu kiwedde era bw'afuluma aba akyali mu kuwona.
Yes.
Nze nkyali mu kuwona wano wenjogera. It's been 9 years but I'm still in recovery.
Yes, it's a process.
Yes.
And we say it's a process for life by the way.
Mpaka lwenfa.
Yeah.
Era bwe ndobamu katono kati nenesembereza sigala oba nenesembereza kawiidi. Tewayitawo na mwezi nga mundaba ku heroin.
We like saying these people, places and things or situations are most likely to lead you back process by
process as it was in the beginning.
Yes.
So abantu abalina abalwadde beetaaga ne babategeera. I think that's another. But I think where it goes back is one, society accepting. Acceptance is the first step to recovery.
Yes.
Not to addiction. To anything. Ne webera heartbreak.
Yes.
Until you accept nti omuyaye yankyaye, let me move on.
Yes.
Osigala awo nga gw'olumwa nga yawasiza omukazi omulala oba afumbiddwa omusajja omulala alina n'abaana buli omu tunako n'olumwa kati n'otandika okufiira obwereere mpaka ng'okkiza n'ogamba agenda n'ogamba mbadde mwagala nnyo agenze what's next n'ogenda mu maaso kakati society erina okukkiza nti obulwadde buno weebuli ne Dr. Bill okimanyi nti nno ne bw'olaaja n'oti abantu bakuyambeko okukola omulimu okukwatagana ne advocacy addiction tewali ayenyeenya.
No, they don't. I mean, I have talked to people even who have the problem in their homes.
Yeah, but they don't want to help you.
They don't want to know.
The only help they want to give you is if it's their person individually. That's it. Other than that, they
don't want to know.
So I don't know oba chichi oba standing omanyi bagamba nti the greatest trick the devil ever played on us was convincing us that he doesn't exist.
Yes. Even that he's good but doesn't exist is more.
Kati nabeera nga atukola buli kyayagala mu background but because we've not accepted he's there so we are not looking there.
Exactly.
Tuli awo mu bbanga. So society eganye kukkiriza.
Yes.
Abantu baganye ekintu kibaluma kibaliko tebakyagala naye tebagala kuyamba kibeeko kikolwawo. Nobody banange I do not know, it's surprising.
It is very sad but
I've never seen something like this.